The interesting thing is that regardless of industry, that there are some key themes that come across from all organizations. So over the last few years of CMO Spend Survey data, we've seen that customer experience has been a really important theme. Innovation has also been incredibly important, but just the shift as well from traditional to digital media, regardless of your industry vertical or location, has been an immense theme. In last year's Spend Survey, we saw that that really budgets had dropped a little. So they were at their peak in the 2016-2017 survey, where they were at 12.1% of company revenue. They dropped a little bit last year to 11.3% of company revenue. Now this year we've seen an interesting level off, that we've not seen a significant fall away again. We're now sitting at 11.2% of company revenue. And I think that's really an interesting situation given the degree of uncertainty that we have in the macro environment right now. So there seems to be a degree of confidence when it comes to budget setting, regardless almost of the uncertainty that we have in the environment. Well, really, the big shift has been a shift towards marketing technology powering marketing operations. So this year we saw 29% of the budget being allocated to marketing technology. Now that's not as high as it has been in the past. We saw in a couple of years ago 33% of budget being allocated to MarTech, but it's still significant part of the budget, and it's up on last year as well. So one of the important things that we've seen over the previous couple of surveys has been a focus on marketing innovation. Now we can have a great conversation about what marketing innovation actually is and what the scope of marketing innovation looks like in different organizations, but the important thing is that 1 in every $6 in the CMO Spend Survey this year has been defined as being allocated to marketing innovation. Now, I think that is a great statement of intent from CMOs and marketers, that they're looking to the future, they're looking to the business models and the organizational structures and the channels that will really power their success in the future. But care needs to be taken, because innovation is a bit of an amorphous mass in organizations right now. And what we see at Gartner is that there are some poorly defined projects or some investments that are mistagged as innovation. So just simply putting 1/6 of your budget towards innovation is not enough. You need to be able to drive a strategically empowered innovation program. From other Gartner survey data outside of the marketing practice, we see that there's huge amount of pressure on marketing and other parts of the organization to be innovative. So CMOs with a decreasing tenure in the organization and an increasing number of pressures on them will definitely want to position themselves as being leaders of innovation within the organization, but they need to take care. Just as with things like customer experience, there's a need to back up their desire with real capabilities. Within the survey, we ask about the metrics that power the CMO's strategic dashboard, and we see that CMOs are still very focused on things like brand awareness and not really focusing on the things like ROI or indeed customer value, which are of material importance to CEOs. So I think there's a good deal of travel towards the same point, but there's still some differences in how both of those different parties approach what success looks like. So the CMO Spend Survey is a piece of research that is for Gartner clients. If you want to get access to that, it is available as a piece of research on Gartner.com. We have a great interactive tool that you can use also to dig into the data. If you're not a Gartner client and you want to learn more about it beyond the material that we talked about in this video today, reach out to Gartner and we can have a conversation with you about how we can help.